These Jagdpanzers, if they had been around since the start of the war, would not have had the same impact as they did in 1944 when the designs began to appear. Their ability to remain in camouflaged positions suited a defensive war much better than being on the attack, and the effect that it had on the morale of Allied tank crews cannot be understated, as they were forced to constantly live in fear of their tank blowing up with no warning. Tank destroyers evolved out of necessity, but proved to be extremely effective in what they did. They were cheaper than their turreted counterparts, and the lack of a turret ring allowed larger guns to be carried on the same chassis. Whilst they did have their drawbacks, notably thin armour vulnerable to anti-tank rifles and other weapons on some vehicle, and lack of interior space on others, the benefits definitely outweighed the negatives. The most produced German armoured vehicle of the war, the Stug 3, was upgraded to carry a 75mm anti-tank gun in 1941, which was a potent weapon that remained useful throughout the war. Over 10,000 of these vehicles were made, the majority with the anti-tank gun fitted, and they were extremely effective in their designated role, being liked by the crews and infantry who were rescued on many occasions by the arrival of the Stugs. The Panzerjägers, too, were highly regarded for their ability to destroy enemy tanks at long range, and the Jagdpanzers, with very thick armour, great for the defensive war of 1944 to 1945. Tank destroyers are not a vehicle that tends to appear on modern battlefields, as modern tanks can carry the same armament as a vehicle with no turret, and it can fulfill many more roles at the same time. However, during the Second World War, the lower cost and easier methods of production, along with several other benefits, made them invaluable to all Allied armies, not just the Germans as well.